the show, guys. This is your #1 leading sports channel, Sport and TV. And on set today, I'm glad to have two gentlemen. That is Coach Maish and Coach Duku. Do welcome to the show. Coach Duku is currently Kivumbini FC coach, former KMTC coach, and former All Stars and St. Joseph coach. Coach, welcome to the show.
Thank you.
And on my right, I have Coach Maish. Maish, welcome to the show.
Thank you.
So guys, this is Worldcup 2022 and it's happening in Qatar. So far, from the 32 teams, now we have only 2 teams. That is France and Argentina. Coach Duku, if I may start with you, what do you make of this match coming into this final?
Okay, thank you so much. This final of 2022 World Cup, it will be very, very difficult final for both teams. Because if you see Argentina, the first match of this year 2022 World Cup, they lost against Saudi Arabia. So it shows that this year Argentina may be the lucky team to carry the day of the year 2022 World Cup in Qatar. Because when you see the way they are playing very, very, very well. But most of the team is expecting Leo Messi to be the man of their team to lead them to this year 2022 final.
Coach Maish,
Yes.
I will return the favor. What do you make of this final so far? The 2 teams, that is the French and the Argentinians.
Okay, I would say it's been a roller coaster. All along, you can see that the Argentine have lost 1 game. The match that they started, they were beaten by Saudi. I think it was one of the most shocking game of that tournament. And then we see that France also lost to Tunisia, although they had qualified, but then it's still a loss. Yeah.
So now, coaches, both teams, that is France and Argentina, both of them are 2 times World Cup champions. France winning it twice, that is 1998 and in 2018. And Argentina also did it twice, that is 1976 and 1986. So this time around, who will be the 3rd time lucky to lift this cup? Coaches, if I may start with you.
According to me, I think Argentina may be the luckiest team to win this 2022 World Cup. Because if you see the last match, I think the last international match for Lionel Messi, and you see Messi has been a great player for the last 10 to 15 years. So I think this year will be the lucky team Argentina. That's my point.
Coach Luku is rooting for the Argentina, though we've not made our predictions. Do keep tuning in Sport TV for informative predictions. Coaches,
Yes.
what do you make of this Argentina team under the tutelage of Scolani?
I think he has grown from leaps and bounds, even that he lost the first match. But then all along, he's gone from strength to strength. And you can just say, when he met such opposition as Netherlands, you can see how he came out. And Netherlands were the most favored team in this tournament, but you can see that they went all the way to the penalties. So I think he has done a very good work. He has a mix of those who are experienced and they are also those who are coming up. I think he has got the best school at the moment.
Coaches, by your words, I think that you are rooting for... Which team is it?
Argentina.
Argentina.
I will go for Argentina just like Coaches Fuku.
Yeah.
Because one is because Messi is on the brink of retirement, and so he will do everything to bring this cup home. So I do believe he has all the reason to win this cup.
Wow, the show is getting interesting. I thought that maybe my two guests will be maybe pick two different teams, that is Argentina and France, but somehow they've managed to remain on the same side, which is Argentina. So is it a matter of coincidence? We'll still find out. Guys, France under the stewardship of Deschamps. Deschamps has been in France since 2018 and he went all the way and won the cup. Now France is ranked number 4 in the FIFA rankings and Argentina is ranked 3rd. So, Coach Luku, does ranking really come to have an effect going to the finals?
No, ranking doesn't make any effect in terms of soccer. The soccer is all about team preparedness. So if you can see France since 2018, they have retained a lot of players despite missing Pogba, Kante, and Benzema. If you see the coach has already called up Benzema to be, maybe he might be on the final starting 11 for the Sunday match. And if you see France has a very, very strong team in terms of depth comparing to Argentina. So France is not an easy team to beat if you see the names of the players. That's why I'm saying it's not about ranking, it's about the team and the compact of the team. France have a more compact team than Argentina.
Well said, Coach. I just shift my attention now to Coach Manish. Coach Luke was just mentioned Karim Benzema. We know the career of this French guy who has some roots from Algeria, which is in Africa. And he has won everything except for World Cup because he has 5 Champions League and maybe more than 5 La Liga trophies. Do you think that Benzema now being recalled back to the French side, will it have any impact going forward for the French? Because Giroud has really done service for the French up to now. Do you think now maybe the inclusion of now Benzema, will it have any effect?
Well, to me, I think Benzema anytime. Benzema is one of the best players. They've shown it. He even won the Player of the Year, so award. And you can see and you can tell if at all he was included in the French lineup, he will do a lot of good. So I think it is a good avenue. Yeah.
French Maish, sorry guys, Coach Maish has said that Benzema will have an impact being recalled back. Remember that he was injured before even the World Cup started and somehow he had to be dropped somehow. But I think it's a good idea that now Deschamps is making a big decision, calling the Real Madrid centre forward back into the fold, also considering that he has not played. So maybe the issue of match fitness maybe at some stage will ring in, and it's a matter of wait and see. So I'm your host, Collins Opio, and we'll be right back. Remember to keep it Sporting TV. View, like, subscribe, share, and also leave a comment on the comment section down below. We'll be right back. Welcome to the show, guys. This is Sporting TV, your #1 leading sports channel. We are coming to you live from Tidy's Restaurant, which is located along Oginga Street. For the best food, accommodation, drinks and music, do make a point of visiting Tidy's Restaurant. And on set today, I'm glad to have two gentlemen, that is Coach Luku and Coach Maish. Guys, welcome back to the show.
Thank you.
Thank you.
On this segment, we are going to discuss the two lineups, that is the French lineup under the tutelage of Deschamps and Argentinian side under the tutelage of Scolani. So going by the last match that each team played, I'll just give you the first 11s briefly. Between the sticks, we had Hugo Lloris, we had Varane, and we had Konate, Theo Hernandez, Pichumi, Rabiot, Griezmann, Mbappe, Giroud, and Dembele. And on the Argentinian side, we had Martinez, that is the Aston Villa number 1. We had Romero, we had Otamendi, we had Paredes, we had Messi, we had Alvarez, we had Acuna. So guys, those are the first 11s that did service to their countries on the last matches. Argentina in the last match, they faced Croatia and they won the match 3 goals. Messi being the scorer and also providing an assist. And for the French, it was a defender scored for them, that is Theo Hernandez. So guys, what do you make of this first 11? Do you think that both tacticians should bring in some changes? Konduku, if I may start with you.
Okay, when I'm starting Argentina will welcome back their right back, Molina, who didn't feature in the semi-final against Croatia because of the cards related. So I'm seeing a different Argentina. I'm seeing like starting Martinez on the left side because of the pace of Dembele. So in terms of the team that they are going to play for both teams right now, I will still maintain my whatever is said about France. They have a strong team in terms of compact team in the midfield. So it's going to be an easy match for both teams, especially Argentina, where you see France midfield and the attacking wingers, which they will have Benzema, Dembele, and Kylian Mbappe. In the midfield, they have a compact midfield of Rabiot and Chami. So it will not be a very easy match for Argentina.
It won't be an easy match. Of course, this is final, and it won't be an easy match. I just echo the words of my friend here, Coach Duku. So on my right, Coach Maish, what do you think of the 2 lineups? Do you think now that maybe the coaches may decide now to bring in some changes? Now it's a final, it's a do or die match.
Well, I do believe when it comes to such kind of tournaments, most coaches always stick to their first 11 or the main team. So it's very unnatural to bring in another person unless it is the caliber of Benzema. Such kind of a person can change the game. But then going by what we know, I don't think there will be much changes in the 2 lineups.
Coach Manish has it that the 2 tacticians won't bring in so many changes, but it's something that we are still waiting to see. But my major concern still remains Benzema. Is he fit at all? I won't pass that question to either of you. But before we move on swiftly, I will just take you to a fact. That is a fact about Lionel Messi. Lionel Messi will be, after this final, Lionel Messi will break the record of the most appearances in the World Cup competition. He will have 26 appearances so far. Another fact is Argentinian, out of 87 matches they played, they won 46%. That is a win rate, and that is a very good win rate coming into this tournament. So move on swiftly, guys. The two teams have played 12 times each. Argentina winning 6, drawing 3, and the rest, of course, of the matches the French have won. So, Konduku, if I may start with you, where will the match be won? Do you think now it will be a low score margin of maybe 1 or 2-1, or will it be maybe a rain of goals? Konduku?
It will be a low score, this final 2022. Qatar. Because if you see the previous meeting, that the last match Argentina played France in 2018 World Cup quarterfinal.
Yeah.
France won the match 4-2.
Yeah.
So it will be a rain, of course. It will be a low goal or end up even in penalties. According to the team, tactical or preparation of the both coaches, I see going in extra time.
Coach does it that the match will go to extra time. Of course, if that happens or that comes to pass, of course, it means that the match will end in a stalemate and finally it will go to extra time. So, Coach Manish, back to you. Where do you think that the game will be won? Is it in the midfield or maybe the strikers now will take their chances? Or maybe the two defenses will lock up the game and it will be a matter of maybe of individual brilliance winning the match for their consecutive teams, considering that both teams have ball players. The likes of Lionel Messi, Kylian Mbappe, Dembele, and Alvarez. What do you make of that, Coach Maishi?
Well, me, I do believe this game will be won by brilliance of one player. If at all Messi will rise up to the occasion, now I think he will win this game. But then, not also underrating Mbappe and Benzema, because they are also good players. So any team can carry the day. So it's a matter of, just as you say, it's a matter of wait and see. Because this one, they know each other, they play together for a long time, they've met, and you can see it's like it is balanced. Because having won 6 and 2-3, now you can see those the games are balanced, very much balanced. So, like Luku, I think it will go to extra time. And again, if it goes to extra time, now I think Argentina will have the final say, because they are very good in penalties. They've never lost.
Argentina are very good in penalties, keeping in mind that Elio Martinez, the Argentinian keeper, is so good in penalties, going by the record, also in Premier League, and in this World Cup, in the last match, he saved a few penalties when Argentina faced the Dutch under Luis Van Gaal. Before I move to you, Coach Luku, I'd just like to mention this, that Benzema also, just like Messi, have not won this cup, this title, and I think World Cup now is the only trophy missing in Lionel Messi cabinet and Karim Benzema. So do you think will be the final dance between the two now, considering that they will go out gun blazing? Who do you think will win the battle? Coach Luku?
The battle is not easy. I tell you, the battle is not easy. When you look at the team, both teams, I told my viewers is that France has a compact team. So when you see any team in the midfield, when you see the compact team in terms of midfield, France has a good players in midfield than Argentina, and that's where the match will be. And the results of that game will come from the midfield. If you see Argentina, they rely on Lionel Messi. When you rely on Lionel Messi, it's not an easy way, because most of the France players or the team, the coach of France will rely on his players to go and mark Lionel Messi. So you just see Messi when receiving the ball, always been having 2 to 3 players behind him, and that will not be an easy thing for Argentina. But when you see France have the top strikers, Mbappe and Karim Benzema and Dembele, of which for them it will be easy, because marking those 3 players, you cannot afford marking 3 players. You will just forget 1 player, and for that they'll be punished.
I think Coach Luku has it on spot on, because going by the last matches that the French and Argentina played, what Morocco did wrong was that they put all the attention on Kylian Mbappe and they forgot the rest of the players. And also the Croatian team also did the same. They marked Messi and forgot the other players like Alvarez. And finally, the Croatian team, the Argentinian team punished them. So, Coach Maish,
Yes.
back to you. Now, let's talk tactics. We've known that the two tacticians do prefer the 4-3-3 kind of formation. That is, in the middle of the park, they have the Chumi and they have Rabiot. Maybe alternating between the two in the middle of the park. So, who do you think that now will have win the midfield battle between the two? That's the likes of Paredes and Chumi. What's your make on that, Coach Manish?
Well, I do believe, going by